visuals alone. I mean, yeah, positions are important too, but
Oh,
no, no.
you're not playing. You're not playing, are you?
Oh, I'll take the $5. Yeah, sure, let's do it. But oh, it's a TVT now.
So WBC is calling the map pool. It was not on the map pool we posted.
Okay.
So
Well, if WBC has an issue with it, then that's understandable. You know.
yeah, absolutely. And we did post a map pool on Z33K, and so you can't really fault him for trying to go by what was on on the website.
Now on the website, did it just say MLG map pool, or did it say
No,
a
no, they were
list of?
listed. They were listed.
Okay, okay.
And so
Well, it was
we're going to Naga Caverns right now. So that was on the map pool, and that is absolutely cool.
one thing about dual site is that it is very favorable towards drops, definitely medevac drops and such, because it distracts the Protoss opponent so much, and it forces his army to split up. Once that army splits up, you can take your main force and drive it straight through the center, um, and nothing's going to be there. It's just going to be like a bowling ball, you know, straight through the center. Yeah, exactly, just like that, you know. And
All right, so we got everything rectified. Here we go. So yeah, once again, Z33K, we do post the map on there. Next week, I guess we'll be a little bit more clear about the map pool because do not want to cause any trouble for our players. But nonetheless, here we go. Optical RH in a position, dropping some stuff. Getting so excited here. Optical RH in a position where he has to win here because it is best of 5, and WBC now has 2 wins to his name. And it's a tough position for him to come back from because WBC, even if RH does win this round, is going to have to win. He's going to be playing on WBC's map picks for the rest of the night, foreseeably.
yeah, and the thing that one WBC he can do, he can just relax. I mean, you can tell from last game he didn't really. Personally, I don't think that one WBC thought that last strategy that he did that we saw on Shadow Temple was a quote unquote solid style of play. I could tell that he was trying to just goof around, make that one of his funsy games. And now 1WBC, he can goof around and just do something else that's not so standard. You know, he can do something to test his opponent. He can make Optical RH just go, wait, was that what I think it was? No, yes, it was. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
pull out all the tricks of the bag and really just get inside Optical RH's head. Now, Optical RH, our Red Terran, is going to be at the bottom position, bottom left position, while one WBC, our Yellow Protoss, is going to be in the top right. And it's, I honestly, there's a one Rax FE that Optical RH can do. He can. This map is very popular for Banshees as well because the mineral line has this huge amount of air around it, and yes, stalkers can really take out Banshees no problem. Well, two stalkers to a Banshee, no problem. But Banshees can sit back there and just force Protoss units to stay home for a while Terran takes more of a map dominance.
We
And
just see a really funny probe scout here. I'm not sure if you've been watching this. It's been just sort of using the refinery. Wow,
oh,
a pylon going down in the mineral
he
field.
traps two SCVs. Whoa! Oh my God, that's awesome.
That was a fantastic play, and it looks like it's going to come up too. So these two SCVs you mentioned are going to be stuck here for a while. Just taking two SCVs out of the game, WBC. Fantastic play. Never
Now,
seen that before.
look at the income difference. You're gonna see an income difference of about like oh my that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And all these SCVs can do is attack the pylon, and actually only one of them can attack it at a time.
Well, there is
And
a Marine up now from RH, so luckily he's getting those up quickly. But it's still, as you mentioned, the income advantage is now it's 17 over 15, but that's not even really. It's really 17 over 13, and 540 to 480 in terms of mineral gathering, and there is a clear gas advantage to the Protoss player WBC at this point. And as RH really can't saturate this refinery as much as he maybe wanted to because he's down to. You do see that pylon is finally now dead, but really fantastic play early. And look, check this out. There's an
Oh no!
expansion going up from RH all the
But
way up
Optical
here.
RH got supply blocked again, and I'm not even sure if he's really in it on this day or something like that. Maybe his nerves got to him, but I just don't. I don't know. There's a lot of bumps here for him to be in a very competitive mindset right now. That's just my personal opinion. Um, Optical RH is a wonderful player. I have a lot of respect for him, but I just feel as though ONEwbc is just in his head, and there's not much that Optical RH can do right now.
Absolutely, and it's strange to see him in this situation. I've now watched, I guess, 4 matches. No, more than that, 5 matches of RH's. I checked out the Z33K Thursdaily competition, which if I haven't mentioned at the top of the cast, he won that, and there was like 100 players in that. I have never seen him this sort of. It just doesn't. He doesn't really have a game plan, and he's really not all there. He's not building supply depots, as you mentioned, getting supply capped. This command center out here in the like 10 o'clock position. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do with that. Maybe make a planetary fortress, or I don't know. Expanding early, very far away. Looks like he's getting a command center from it, but that's a very dangerous place to put a command center this early, particularly after that pylon play by WBC.
You know, honestly, if you think about it, when's the earliest that Protoss is actually going to scout that position? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a good point.
Protoss
Yeah.
is not going to look at that area until probably right now. He noticed that there's a probe moving around the back, trying to check for any proxies or anything like that. He probably just saw the mule, and now he
Let's take a
most
look.
definitely sees it.
He did not see it actually. If you take a look at his
No
vision,
way!
he actually did
Whoa!
not see it. It's fantastic. Well, actually, fantastically unlucky for WBC. Put it that way. And there is an expansion down here as well on this. At
Are
this.
these guys just messing with us? A Reaper is about to enter and gets. Whoa! Reaper escapes with his life against Stalkers, and the Reaper is gonna scout the expansion for ONEwbc. This is a really weird game. Also, a proxy pylon going down on the complete opposite side at the 9 o'clock position,
Very
and
strange game. Very, very strange game. And I like that RH has put this Reaper up here in this middle. Actually, it looks like he's just sort of maybe trying to back up this other command center he's down here. WBC still doesn't know it's here, so I think your comment earlier about how Protoss is never going to see that is actually probably true. There is an observer in the main right now from WBC, but it hasn't. He still has no idea that this is here and that command center is there, and he's gonna have actually he's gonna probably make up for that income disadvantage he had earlier in the game. Now keep in mind he's almost supply capped again, so let's see if he actually deals with that right this time, because
one thing
that's been a
that's
problem for him.
very humorous. There's some stalkers and sentry and a zealot, and they moved down past the Zelnaga tower. Our Reaper was here the entire time and saw them move down, and he saw the huge probe transfer,
It
and
looks
he's
like the
going to
Reaper's
chase
actually
after those
going in there
probes.
after the mineral line right now, and it looks like it's going to hit it. Can it get any probes? It looks like he gets at least one, and he's going to do some damage to this Nexus. There is a Stalker being warped in. It's going to force him away, but it's nice pressure, and he really is trying to make up for that early pylon play that we saw from WBC, which was absolutely beautiful, if I might be so bold.
Now, ONEwbc did just get that proxy pylon down at the high yield for Optical RH. Is bringing in some zealots along with those sentries and those